Dear students, the topic of today's discussion is employees separation, and this is Dr. Archana Tiwari, Assistant Professor in Business Administration, SPC Government College, Ajmer. Employment relationships are constantly subjected to change in today's business environment. New technologies have forced many firms to become productive with smaller workforce. Many employees quit jobs voluntarily when they find better opportunities in a global labor market. Managers must not only develop skills to help an employee who leaves their company voluntarily, but they must also aid employees who have been fixed for cause or being let go for economic reasons. A badly managed ending of employment relationship can have severe consequences also. It can damage a firm's reputation in its industry or community and limit its ability to attract the scarce talented employees that it may need in the future. So firstly we'll go through the meaning of employee separation. What is the meaning of employee separations? In employee separation occurs when an employee ceases to be member of an organization. Termination of employment or of service broadly signifies the separation of any employee from an organization. According to Davis, a separation is a decision that the individual and the organization should part. The service agreement between the employee and the employer comes to an end and the employee decides to leave the organization. This is the meaning of employee separation. Now we'll go through some of the features of employee separation. Number one is it can be a complex and challenging task. Second is procuring employees from society for use in the organization is the first function. But the separation is the return of those employees to that same society, and it is the final function of HRM. Separation is either the action of employee or the employer bringing their relationship to an end. And sometimes separation can be a traumatic event for the employee and the organization, hence it can be managed. Reasons given for leaving must be analyzed carefully, and it may not be total elimination of employee. It has cost as well as benefits. Separations can produce values to the organization. Some of the reasons can be discussed for employee separation, several reasons may be there for separation. Number one we can take is resignation or voluntary retirement of the employee, non-renewable of the contract of employment on its expiry, continued ill health or death, then punishment for serious misconduct by way of disciplinary action, termination for moral turpitude, loss of confidence, loss of production may also be one of the cause of separation, and discharge of employees who do not meet the organization's expectations. Now, cost of the employee separations depend on whether managers intend to eliminate the position or to replace the departing employee. So, if we take the costs of employee separation, then recruitment cost will be there, selection cost will be there, training cost, compensation, administration cost, or work loss cost may also be there. Another cost can include loss of talented people, company morale is crippled, productivity is lowered, loss of customers may be there. But not all the time it will cause something. Some of the benefits of employee separation may also be there, like reduced labor cost. A firm can reduce its total labor cost by reducing the size of its workforce. Replacement of poor performance, separations of poor performers who are not performing in a well mannered way creates the opportunity to hire good and competent performers in their place. Then increased innovation may also be there. New hired people can be great source of new and useful ideas for innovation in the firm, and better people with latest knowledge can be recruited. Promotion opportunities will also be there. Separations create advancement and promotion opportunities for high performing individuals. It opens up entry. Separations also open up entry level positions as employees are promoted from within. Then opportunity for greater diversity. Separations create opportunities to hire employees from diverse backgrounds and to redistribute the cultural and gender composition of the workforce. Thus, the firm can get the benefits of a diverse workforce. Then, produce values. Separations can produce values to the organization in the form of new ideas entering the enterprise, possible higher quality of personnel being added, high seniority persons are replaced by lower paid entrants. So, this was the introductory part of employees separation, which was related with the features as well as the meaning of employees separation, and the benefits we have already discussed. Now in next lecture we'll go through some of the types of employee separation which is mentioned in your syllabus, and this topic is related with your paper, that is human resource management, which is the second paper of your syllabus.